challenging day today, giving back about 80% of yesterday's gains. I don't know what it is about this market that it just continues to want to return to Monday's closes. It did this last week, except on Friday extended. So it continues to, this took out a high from, I guess, a couple of weeks ago yesterday. Alphabet earnings were down, worse than expected. Market sold off in the after hours and overnight. And then the market came all the way back to where it started, and then sold off again. And now it's at 11,500. It's been 11,500. It was propped here at 11,500. It's propped here at 11,500. It's trying to prop again at 11,500 area. It's at 11,450, a little bit lower, but challenging market to trade. It continues to return to previous prices in a narrow range while we wait for FOMC next week and I guess midterm elections. And so once again, we still live in a very fluid and dynamic world of fundamental news and earnings and macroeconomic news, yet the markets do not trade as if there is nothing going on. It is strange and continuously propped up. These are the trades on the day. E-minis are a little more efficient than micros, as we continue to see. The hypotheticals are minus 1330 on the 50K, minus 4435 on the 200K. The live results are minus 1380 and minus 4400. Fairly close match to the hypotheticals. Let's look at some more data. Here's a daily chart of the Nasdaq, and the market is, here is that June 16th low where the market decided the Fed was going to pivot, even though the Fed did not pivot and still has not pivoted. And the market is still higher than it was 4 months ago, over 4 months ago, about 4.5 months ago now. Market rallied, pulled back below, and then it's still above those June 16. Fed's going to pivot lows. Hasn't really gone anywhere in 4 months. Just some mean reversion trades on daily charts, mean reversion trades on intraday charts. This is the S&P. You see a lot of back and forth in the S&P, although the S&P is a little bit stronger. Here is the, I guess these are the lows on, I guess, last week. And then here is the CPI lows. So the S&P has trended a little better than the Nasdaq. Nasdaq looks a little more choppy. The Alphabet earnings pulled the market down, the Nasdaq down more than the broader market. The broader market was stronger than the Nasdaq. And that effect on the market internals in our Nasdaq strategies, look at the broader market internals a lot, and usually they're very correlated. Today they were not correlated, so we were down on the day. Looks like the meta results are out. The market's trying to rally on that now, constantly trying to support this 11,500 level now. Bonds are up. Crude oil is a huge move up today in crude oil, and I'm anticipating much higher prices after the election, midterm elections. And so let's look at the trades on the day. S&P went 2 for 3, covered 3. These are based on 2 E-minis, so divide that number in half, plus 1150 on 2 E-minis, about 620, about 575 per E-mini. And then Tick Fader tried to short the market. Market rallied and then pulled back. And so you see tick count trend. Just annoyed. I'm annoyed by this price action because the market just continues to support the early lows in the day. It hardly ever breaks down the lows. It's just so unusual. But a strategy like tick count trend still takes advantage of it. So a strategy like this took advantage of this chop at the end of the day. It's ugly trading, but it made a little on the chop. And so, you know, just annoying price action to see this constant propping and illegitimization, what I consider illegitimization of the markets. They should be trending lower and they continue to trend higher because that's what the liquidity wants. And so let's look at the Nasdaq strategies. Viper, so here's one that the broader market said the trend was up, and in the Nasdaq the trend was down. So it was up early. This propping, this massive 270 point rally back to the beginning of the previous day's close was a massive prop up that created an uptrend, made the market look like it was going up and up for the day, and created uptrends and long trades. And we were up on the day near these highs, and the market just rolled over on us. And so you see it selling off, wild movement here on earnings. It's always fun to watch the market not really trade the market, but to watch the market on earnings, because it's just such fast price movement. And you can see that there. Here's the Nasdaq. Let's look at that on a 1-minute chart. So Meta missed its earnings. Meta is Facebook now, and I don't know what the initial rally. Let's look at it on 1 minute. You could look at it on 1 second. Just fast movement, lots of mean reversion. You can go here, down, then back up, and then back down. And they have their conference call, and so don't trade this. I wouldn't try to trade this, but it's interesting to watch. We are flat. We are not trading this right now, but you see it taking out the day's lows. It was propped up, and oftentimes when the market's propped up overnight, the next day it'll go down. So you have to have a strategy that will be willing to take the trade on the close, get in at the close on the short, take a short trade on the close, and then hold it until the open of the next day. And so most of our strategies are day trade, though, so we get caught up in this counter trend, mean reversion, propping, illegitimate price action. And so sometimes the more truthful prices happen at night, and you can see that there. So let's look at the Nasdaq trades on the day. So the initial prop up created an uptrend in the market internals, stopped out on Viper, tick count trends were stopped out. Cobra 3 had the trade of the day, nice trade on Cobra 3, bought this dip, got out there, and then tick reversal had a nice trade going, rolled over on us. Tick pulse rolled over on us, and so disappointing day. We didn't give back all of yesterday's gains, but we gave back about 80%. We're down about 1% on the month, and so we phased into this, and we have 3 trading days, Thursday, Friday, and Monday left in the month of October. So looking forward to that, looking forward to some potential resolution. Not sure if we'll get it before November the 2nd, FOMC and midterm elections, but we are looking at the end of the month coming up as well, so sometimes that can spawn a trend. So looking forward to the next few days of trade. Those are the trades on the day for October 26, 2000.
Hey, David Bean here. Welcome to Capstone Trading Systems YouTube page. Be sure to subscribe to join our community of algorithmic traders. We are real money traders. We share our winning streaks, we share our losing streaks, as well as market updates, strategies, and coding tips.